Everyone, welcome back to yet another episode. So last time we were speaking about both Caramel and Crunch going to school and the kind of comparison they have in school, and how teachers were talking about their looks and their differences in their style of talking or their examination scores. They used to keep comparing them. So as time progresses, this Caramel turns out to be a star in the school who's good at everything. She had very clear cut goals and she was quite mature for her age. She wanted to be either a doctor or she wanted to be a nurse because she always wanted to serve people. So she was preparing for it and she was very sure about what exactly she wanted to achieve. Meanwhile, Crunch had somehow managed to clear his 12th standard and he had no clear idea as in what exactly he wanted to pursue or what was his goal as when it comes to his profession. So the family decides that let him take a course in hotel management, and that's how he goes ahead and he decides on taking hotel management course. Though the brother and sister didn't have any special bond, the sister used to really love him because she doesn't know the difference in him, right? She's always seen this emotional outburst of her brother, and her brother is simply a hot-headed young man according to her. But she really liked him. It's not like she had any kind of hatred. It was the same case with him as well, where he is not expressing his feelings. No one knows whether he really likes her or no. Most of the time what happens is he has this outburst of emotion that is with his parents. So whenever such kind of things used to happen, he had just one thing to do, that is blame his sister for ruining his life. How and why is never explained. So every time he used to conclude saying, after she was born, I have lost everything. Okay, so this is how he used to keep saying. So he's a changed boy growing up to be a changed man. So this is a matter of concern for both the parents. So Mr. Chocolate and Miss Mint actually sit down and think what exactly went wrong with their very nice and good mannered son that they had. So they constantly try to appreciate him, try to show their love, but he's not interested. He's not at all bothered about any effort that they're putting. Neither is he interested in opening up and telling anything to them. So whenever they used to be in the shop, they used to see these young boys coming in to have ice cream, and they were always very happy. And one thing that Mr. Chocolate noticed was all of them had a mobile phone. So they just started wondering, is it that we are not providing him something like that he's so angry? So maybe we can buy him one. So they buy him a mobile phone, and slowly there is a small change in the boy's attitude. He started smiling once in a while, but the flip side of it is that he reduced talking to humans even more. So he was more addicted, or he was too much into the phone rather than talking to others or even engaging in any kind of conversation with anyone. So slowly the grade started dripping. It was dipping, going lower and lower. As it is, he was an average student, and the grade started dipping again. So both the parents are again worried now, what will we do with this boy even if he's not taking his education seriously? So what Mr. Chocolate decides is that he decides to take the phone back. And while taking this phone back, he is quiet, he's not showing any kind of emotions. He immediately hands over that phone to his daughter and says, Caramel, that you can use it to play some games or probably do something like painting, or you want to do something looking into the internet, you can do all that. And he hands over the phone to Caramel. He doesn't talk anything. He actually gets into the room and he just mutters again that because of her my life is ruined, and he just gets inside and he doesn't even talk anything to anyone. So the next day what happens is that both of them go to school and college, and Mr. Chocolate and his wife goes to their shop, and life is as usual, everything is going normal. But around 4 o'clock they receive a call from the neighbors asking them to hurry up home because Caramel has hurt herself in the in her head, and there's a lot of bleeding that's happened, and she's also lost her front tooth. So she says that she actually fell down and she hit the floor, and that's why the accident has happened. So they hurry up and they take her to the hospital. They do the dressing, and they're very happy that there is no major internal injuries or anything, and they were coming back. And while they were coming back, that's when Caramel actually explains to her father that it was not that she had a fall, but her brother actually pushed her down and hurt her really bad for no reasons at all. Now they ask her, was there any reason behind it? So she says that she had actually seen him spend the entire day outside in the forest that is right behind their house without going to college. So she had actually told him that she is going to report it to parents, and that was the immediate reaction that happened. So to cover that up, he just did this to his sister out of anger, and the sister was really afraid as in what people would think about him, and that is why Caramel actually did not say what her brother did to her. And while coming back now, Miss Mint is like totally angry. Generally the moms are extremely angry when such situations come, but the dad is really composed, and he says that this time Miss Mint has to keep quiet and he's going to handle the situation. So whenever the father is ready to handle the situation, the mothers generally take the back seat, hoping that the best is going to come. So this is what happens. The relationship which was never expressed, the love that was not expressed, or the care that was not expressed takes a drastic turn, and something like this happens. So that is what I wanted to tell you all about in this particular episode. So keep watching. The next episode has a lot more details and conclusion to the letter. Thank you so much for joining in.